Here we go again with another update. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag is expected to be returning to Carrington early this week as the Reds prepare for their clash with Brentford at the weekend. Speculation surrounding ten Hag's position at Old Trafford appears to have died down somewhat as Ineos keep their cards close to their chest. The assumption is that the Dutchman has retained his position, but he will know that United needs to improve significantly if he wants to remain employed in Manchester. Positive results are needed, and unfortunately for the United boss, they may have to be achieved without a handful of first-team players. Red Devils Updates has taken a closer look at the list of players who are doubts for the clash with Brentford. The first one is Alejandro Garnacho. He is having a knee injury. What we know, Garnacho was battling through the pain barrier to play 90 minutes against Aston Villa, but that hard work came at a cost. He had to withdraw from the Argentinian international team to recuperate and avoid any unnecessary long-term injuries. Potential return date, October 19th versus Brentford. Lenny Yoro, who is having a foot injury. What we know, Yoro has yet to make a competitive appearance for United since his summer switch after picking up an unfortunate fractured metatarsal injury against Arsenal in pre-season. The Frenchman recently posted a video of himself running on a treadmill, which corroborates with the suggestion that he is making good progress. Potential return date, November. Amad Diallo, who is having illness. What we know, Amad had been set to join his Ivory Coast teammates this international break, but he had to withdraw due to illness on Wednesday. There are no indications though that it is in any way serious. Potential return date, October 19th versus Brentford. Another one is MAINOO, who is having unknown issue. What we know, there is a concern here as to whether MAINOO has a serious issue or not. He was forced off in the draw with Villa for an unknown reason. A few days prior, the midfielder had not only trudged off with a hamstring issue against Tottenham but had also missed the clash with Porto in the Europa League. He withdrew from the England camp last Monday, and it remains to be seen if this was precautionary or due to a serious issue. Potential return date, unknown. MAZRAOui was having corrective procedure. What we know, Mazraoui was substituted at halftime against Villa after suffering heart palpitations. This led to him undergoing a minor, precautionary corrective procedure, and United have stressed the issue was not an emergency. He will need some time on the sidelines to recover though. Potential return date, November. Harry Maguire is suffering from a foot injury. What we know, Maguire was helped off the pitch at halftime against Villa, which was immediately a concern for the Reds. The injury will keep him sidelined for a short time, but that means he won't be available for Saturday. Potential return date, November. Another one is Mason Mount, who has a knock in head. What we know, Mount did not travel to Porto or Aston Villa after suffering a head injury and a knock in the defeat to Tottenham. The head injury is believed to have required stitches, but the former Chelsea man was not concussed. Potential return date, unknown. We have also Luke Shaw, who has a calf injury. What we know, Shaw's history of injuries reads for pretty sorry reading, and this time his calf problem has kept him sidelined for the entirety of the campaign to date. Ten Hag is hopeful the England international shall be back soon though. Potential return date, October. Then lastly, we have Tyrell Malacia, who is suffering from a knee injury. What we know, by far the longest absentee is Malacia, who missed the entirety of last season with a knee injury. Thankfully, the fullback has made progress this season, and the expectation is that he may finally make his return to the team this month. Potential return date, October. That's it for today guys. Thanks for watching, but if you truly support Manchester United, then simply click the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that you don't miss any news updates about Manchester United.